good. You know, I rewrote lyrics to one of their songs. Why I'm saying there was a half of one that was theirs and mine.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, for a 20-year-old schnook from, you know, Podunk, I did okay. They expected to just steamroll over me, like I said, and
well, that's probably what they're used to, and especially the young ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, you know, that's probably really typical.
Yeah, it probably happens a lot more than we realize.
Yeah.
You know,
but this was a problem.
This is the ugly. This is the ugly part of the industry that people don't hear about. Well, unless they hang out with me and Deb on the internet at our shows. But even I've never heard of anything quite like that. But I bet it goes on all the time.
Oh, you know it does. I mean, you know, kids, they want people younger and younger, and it's just, you know, they want a product, and that's all it is. And if they're lucky, they can find somebody that looks really good and sounds okay, because you can pretty much make people sound however you want them now.
Spice Girls are a great example of that.
Yes. But you gotta have that look. You gotta be like 16 and willing to let it all hang out, or at least look 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, 16 is getting pretty old these days. 12 is better.
Yeah, what did Pete Berwick call them one time? Embryos in mini skirts or something.
He calls them
you know how we feel about embryos in this country.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Pete gets fired up because, you know, these cutesy little girls just show up out of nowhere, and they're superstars.
Yeah.
And you know, they've never been through what a real musician goes through, and a lot of them, in my opinion, don't have half the talent of a real musician. They just make them sound good.
You and I, Deb, we talked about that before, about how the influences are so far removed. You know, I mean, the roots of really good music, I think, go back too far for a lot of these people that are coming out now. They just barely even know what they're, you know, where the music came from, and it gets so watered down that, you know, I mean, when you refer back to Britney Spears, you know, and for your influence, that's
that's sad.
Yeah, that's beyond sad. I don't know what that is.
And who were the Beatles?
No, Wings.
Johnny who?
You know, they don't remember the Beatles. They remember Wings.
Yeah. Maybe.
Thank goodness Paul McCartney is still around.
Yeah, we do have one very unique musician in the chat room. He's an incredible blues musician. He says he doesn't listen to anything that was recorded after 1942.
Wow.
Oh, he's incredible.
Darwin, yeah, I haven't heard him play in forever, but he is on MySpace, right? Or am I thinking YouTube? Darwin's
no, he is. I think he's on both.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an incredible blues musician.
So what do you guys think about, speaking of YouTube, there are some people that are doing really well. I don't know really how they make money doing this, doing covers. Sometimes the covers are interesting. Sometimes they're pretty
painful,
run-of-the-mill, but just doing covers and going viral with the YouTubes.
Okay, the only way I know of that they could legally make money doing that, and I don't even know that it's legal, would be through being a YouTube partner. Don't they make money as a partner?
It's an AdSense thing.
Okay, so they would make money.
It's through Google AdSense. It's not, you know, it's Google has basically Google is running YouTube as like a separate business, and it's running its AdSense as a separate business also. So it's like it split itself into 3 entities as far as YouTube is concerned. And basically, in a nutshell, on YouTube, if you're an AdSense partner, based on how many hits you get, it's kind of complicated, but like they call it like a page
traffic,
impression.
Right?
Yep. You know, if like if your page impression, like for one ad, you get like a penny per hit, and then there's like special ads, you get like 3 pennies per hit.
But if they're doing that with a cover song, they are profiting from someone else's copyrighted works.
Right.
Exactly.
So you have to wonder what the legals are on that one. That one's real interesting.
Well, especially when you consider a lot of covers on YouTube get yanked.
Yeah, well, especially.
I know, I've seen that.
Quite a few. Actually, there was one one cover artist. Her name is Reina Del Cid, had done a cover of the Beatles' "Desperado." It was a really good cover, and YouTube yanked it because it got flagged for copyright infringement. And then also a couple of months ago on the show, we had somebody who had just music playing in the background. He was a paintball guy, and he had put paintball videos up. And in his mind, instead of people listening to a fat guy's heavy breathing while he's playing paintball, have some music going. Tiger WDR is his YouTube name. And what it was, and
I'll tell him you said that about him.
Well, he said that about himself, so I know I'm covered. It's on the interview. But in his own words, he said rather than listen to a bunch of people having to listen to a fat guy panting, he put up some music as a background track to his like paintball lessons and stuff. And basically YouTube had muted the audio on a bunch of them and had actually taken a bunch of other videos down, claiming copyright infringement due to the fact that it was copyrighted music that was played in the background of these videos. So YouTube, it's really interesting how it happens on YouTube. On one hand, you got some of these guys making money, and then on the other hand, you've got these videos that are getting yanked just because of copyright infringement.
Yeah, I don't get it. And they even went after this woman had videotaped her little baby dancing.
Right.
And the music was so distorted in the background, I couldn't tell what the hell it was. But they yanked the audio off of there because she used copyrighted material in her video.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about that is that the woman fought YouTube on that, and the EFF, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, got involved and fought that case and won, and that video had to be put back up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because you couldn't. The kid was dancing to Prince's song "Let's Go Crazy" or something, and basically you couldn't really even make it. You could tell there was music playing in the background. You really couldn't tell what it was. But yeah, she got nailed, copyright infringement. I
think Prince is really a stickler for. I know that you can't copy any of his discs. You can't. I don't think you can download them onto a computer or anything.
Right.
I mean, if you actually buy the disc, he's got some. I don't even know what that's about. Do you?
Yeah, it sounds like it's digital. There's
DMR.
DMR. Yeah. Basically, it's encoded in the CD that it can't be ripped, or it can be ripped like maybe once or twice, if at all. And even still, it won't allow you to burn it.
Right.
You know, I do feel like the music belongs to whoever created it. And yes, I do think it should be protected. I don't think people should be able to take it and, go profit from it without their permission.
I agree.
And, use it in advertisements and stuff like that. I don't think that should happen. They should be compensated. But then again, how much is too much? They've gotten so protective now that they even go after little girls that did YouTube videos, Christmas carols. That's not allowed if it's on Warner. And this young girl, she didn't understand.
Yeah, a 15-year-old had done a cover of Winter Wonderland, and her video got yanked, and YouTube had sent her like a nasty letter about copyright infringement. She put up a video saying how much she didn't really understand it. This is just a young kid. Of course, by Disney standards, she might have been an old hag, but that's beside the point. But
well, she, one good thing that came out of it, it was huge learning experience for her. But still,